Okay, this is probably a shower build you've never seen before. Okay, we have lights, so you just touch that and you can turn the light on and off. There is a shower rack that is a circle that the shower, it's basically an enclosure for a bathtub, and there'll be a shower curtain all the way around. I got rid of the door idea that became real cumbersome, a lot of fancy brackets and stuff in there. So there is no hole in the bottom of this fan. The drain is, okay, no one's ever done it this way probably. So here's my water coming in. So you have a shower, okay, and you can take a shower. And you can have a 5-gallon warm water tub over here, and you can take a navy shower.
So the water is going up?
Yep, it goes over the ceiling over here, and it comes through there. So there's 2 pipes. This is the water. And then another pipe is your drain. And what I have here is, and I tested this with my pump. My pump will suck water all the way from down there, all the way over into an empty tub that will be in here. Multiple 5-gallon tanks.
Okay, great tank. So tell me real quickly why you chose to have this side be the water.
You know, this has to have water too.
Yeah.
So you're not really solving anything.
Right.
So,
but you wanted the electrical to be on the driver's side.
On the driver's side. I mean, there's some pros and cons to that. You could do it the other way around. You could put all the plumbing in here and the electrical in here, and you still have the same tubes. You'll have to run it for this. But anyway, this system is going to work pretty good. There'll be a switch that you'll switch from pump to drain. And when you switch it to drain, you're just going to have to drain it out, and it'll just go, and you'll pump it right back in to your gray tank.
So tell me about the toilet. What did we decide on that?
It's a bag system, right?
Yeah, it's, okay, so maybe you should film me talking about this. Even though I didn't want to be on film today.
Okay, toilet woman.
Okay, so we watched some videos. I'll link the video that sort of sold me on all this below. But this toilet it's not a composting toilet. It's not connected to any water. It is basically a bucket system. And, you know, it's how we're going to start out. We may change our mind. But we're going to put, you know, kitty litter or some sort of material in the bottom in a bag. And then you dump the bag the next time you're at a place with a trash can. I figure, you know, at campsites and stuff, they have toilets. But
well, one thing I think is good about it is you can just take the bag out right then when you do it and put it in a tub outside the van if you want to.
Under the sink or whatever. Nothing will stay in the van for very long as far as that. And really, I think that this is just for emergencies if you're somewhere where there's not a toilet, because I would prefer to use a flushing toilet. And a lot of the campsites have those. So
also, this is cheap.
Very cheap.
It's a good starter for us, and if we decide to go to something more advanced, then this is a good backup.
Yeah. Have you thought about my
you're
idea?
wondering how Roger was such a genius to put these screws in here that have lock nuts on the back. And so I can reach this. So how did I do that?
How did you do that?
I bought this special screwdriver, this 24-inch screwdriver.
So show me.
What could you possibly use that for? Well, let me explain to you. Okay. And then you put your wrench around here, and you do your magic.
Well, look at that.
And then you put it back in the toolbox for 6 more years until you have another project that can use it. Okay, here's the water from the outside coming in, if you want to see that. This is the water from the outside. So if I have a valve here, so you could connect water to the outside if you have a source, and this pipe goes wherever you want it to, and you can turn it on and fill up a tank or whatever, multiple tanks, and there's your valve. So this is all the plumbing system. There's 5-gallon tanks. And they can be used however you want. They can be fresh water or gray water or whatever. And so you just move the pipes, and you can see the pipes right here. And you just lift this bench up and you move the pipes. Now right back here is the pumps and the plumbing. And this is on a panel, and that whole panel comes out And here are the switches for, this turns on the sink, and then there's also, this switch is for the heater, and I have a little heating element that can slowly heat up 5 gallons of water.
So you'd have to plan about an hour before you want to take a shower and heat up a gallon of water.
Yeah, at least 30 minutes. You'd want to heat up the water first, and it pumps the water through the wall over the ceiling into the shower.
Okay.
And it also goes to the sink. And let's see if I have this turned on.
Cool.
Okay. And there's 3 more 5-gallon tubs in here, and one of them is set up as a gray water. See G2.
So what just drained out is going in the gray.
This is what I'm least proud of. You know, this is not a great space, but you're not going to spend all day in here. I don't think. I'm not going to spend all day in here. And I was thinking about maybe making the shower quite a bit better. Maybe put a real door on it. And put some panels on the inside. That's just a lot of work just to make it look better and not much more functionality.
Yeah.
So this is completely functional. I wanted to get functional first. So I finally got the bathroom door installed. I decided to go ahead and try to use this. I had trouble finding a way to mount it, but I had a moment of inspiration and came up with this. So it was just a curtain, but now it's so much better, isn't it? So I made these brackets, these L brackets on each side. I had to put this on my bandsaw and cut it because they don't make a 1.5 by 1 inch, so I cut this whole length on my bandsaw. The other side was just 1 inch by 1 inch, so I didn't have to cut it at all, but I had to drill it. Got to push forward. Okay, it's got a little latch.